I'm Robert Oliver and I'm currently European champion. I got into Paracanoe 4.5 years ago on a Tanner ID day down south. I've never been in a boat before. I attended a day in Guildford where I had to go on an ergo, and they said that my times were pretty fast for someone who'd never had to go on a kayak ergo before. So I went down, was assessed, I met one of the head coaches now there, and basically fell in the water a lot trying to kayak. About 6 months later I stopped falling in and then just progressed from there really. Basically I started off working full-time when I first joined the programme and progressed probably from like a 90-10 split all the way now to being a full-time athlete. The first year that I took the programme on seriously 4 years ago, I became British champion that year and went to Poznan, which was a big learning curve for me. My first World Championships compared to being just in Nottingham and then actually competing on the world stage was a bit overwhelming for me, and I sort of got like swept away with everything that was going on and I just didn't perform to my ability. So from there, the next year I was British champion again, and then when we went to Germany for the World Championships, I really felt a bit more in my comfort zone and knew what to expect and I knew what was going to happen, and did a lot better and I PB'd and everything was going really well, and I just sort of progressed through like the top 10 all the way up to this year where now I've become European champion and I'm in a really good place, and I feel like my training, now that I am full-time like UK sport athlete, it's just that next step, and I feel that I'm in a right place to really push on. I'm the most confident I've ever been. I'm normally really nervous, really just a bit apprehensive about my performance and what's going to happen, but this year I'm really confident that I'm going to be around the top 4 on the day. We've done a little bit of testing between sort of like a Nello Quattro able-bodied boat and our para boats, and we say it's roughly about 3 seconds. So the PB times that the best guys in the world do for para, which is KL3 category, which is basically very minor injuries to your leg, or I've got an amputation below knee, so that puts me in that category, which I'm probably one of the most disabled people in my category, having an actual amputation, as opposed to more of like a muscle loss or a little bit of weakness. And yeah, we're about a couple of seconds off, if you take that 3 seconds into account, from the able-bodied racing into our boats. So it is the closest that you can get using like Paralympic standard boats to the actual Olympic standard. So I'm really privileged to be in that class and what is dubbed to be the blue ribbon. 5 years ago when I joined the sport, and Colin, the head coach, spoke to me about that and saying long-term goal, this is sort of what you're striving for. So to me, it would close out the 5-year journey that I'll be on, and I absolutely love it now. I mean, the first year that I went abroad to Poznan and I got overwhelmed to now where I'm at, I just feel that the crowds and everything, I feel I'd thrive on it, and would just absolutely love to be able to win the first Paralympic canoe medal available. It'd be amazing to go, and then even better to actually think you could get a medal from where I was 6 years ago, never even been in a boat, to now. It'd just be amazing. Best thing about canoeing that I'd say I'd pass on, and I do say to my friends and family, is just that feeling of battling the elements. It's the days when they say, oh, I bet you don't want to go training today, or I bet you don't want to get in a boat today. They're the days I love the most. It's like going out there battling like a massive headwind or rain or snow in the winter, or break some ice and get on. I used to train on the canals in Birmingham, and just to actually break the ice to get on, and then you're doing it and you think, no one else is doing this. This is great, to battle the elements and think, I'm still doing it, and to me that's it, just overcoming whatever comes at you really.